Okay guys, me and Ruby are at the Sanctuary Truth in Pattaya, Thailand. Getting ready to go in. That's the founder and his wife over here. They both passed away about 20 years ago. Everything in this temple is hand carved. They've been building it since I think they said 1983. There's a ladder that they go up. They're still working on up top. I might give them roof access too. They're still doing a lot of construction.
Taking a video of you while doing
that. But there's total intricate detail on every square inch of this place, just about. You can see. And again, that's all hand carved with chisels and other hand tools. To the ceiling. As I said before, this is called the Sanctuary of Truth. The whole temple, kind of the theme is about humanity coming together, and you know, just, we're all the same. You know, we're all kind of even different religions and stuff like that, but we're all just humans and made from the same stuff. So that's why they call it Sanctuary of Truth. So they got stuff in here kind of from all religions. It's crazy to think of the man hours that were spent hand carving all these things. They're made out of wood, but then they're coated with a couple different coatings. One is like a termite and anti-bug coating, and then they appear to use some sort of like brown paint to cover it all. I don't know if you can see on this dome here, it looks like a lot of that is still not coated with any paint or the green bug coating. And you can see the back two columns over there, they're still under construction. They haven't been covered. Eventually they'll look similar to the rest of these with very intricate details. What do you think, Ruby?
My phone is about to open.
Oh, hey. She don't know what to do. She can't vlog or take pictures. So I think the ones with like the multi-hands, I think that's more of a Hindu influence than Buddhist. It's very beautiful. This is on a little peninsula right out by the sea, so you actually get a nice sea breeze through the temple. They keep it kind of cool. And we took a tour earlier. The guide was saying pretty much most of the stuff is held together with just wood pins and stuff. They use nails only under construction to kind of hold it in place, and after they get everything pinned together with the wood, they take the nails out. So most of this is just all straight wood with wood pins. I don't know, let's see, I don't know if I can see any of the wood pins on some of this. Let's see, I don't know. It's kind of hidden. But you can see a lot of these are in sections. So we went through, they have a shop here where they have several workers basically just sitting on the ground with chunks of wood, and they have like a sketch, and then they start carving out what's on the sketch into the wood. We got a new tour group coming in.
Everybody can take picture around. During the tour, please follow me, all right?
And entrance here. And this was the main entrance here. We got crazy elephants.
Just looks like I'm walking in the building.
Yeah, that's a cool dragon. Oh, musical instruments and everything. And you can see some of the older ones up on the roof. Looks like they have little wear and tear from the weather. And so it makes me wonder, I think they probably are also constantly recarving and replacing portions of this. So this was one of the areas of the temple. I forget what they called it, but there are different sections. This section supposedly shows kind of the four elements that all humans are created with. You have earth, water, fire, which is Ruby, and wind. So,
That again?
I said, that's you, fire. I think you got more fire than the other elements. So, but they were saying this portion of the temple is supposed to indicate, you know, all of us are equal, or, you know, we're all made of the same things. But some of us have a little more fire than the earth and the wind. There, I don't think you can see the ocean up there. So tough. Some crazy detail. If you look close, you can see the chisel marks in the wood. So this was all hand carved with chisels. Fire. it looks like this area is under repair. So,
And this area.
yeah, so this one looks like it's probably one of the older sections. Like I said, this there you can see, like I was talking earlier, the wooden dowels that they used to pin it. They initially put nails in, but later they'll take the nails out. But yeah, it looks like that was probably replaced. So that must be one of the older areas. So as you can hear, they're doing tours in several different languages. They have Chinese, Russian, English, Thai, probably a couple other languages too. Here's an example of one of the pillars that's not done yet. So you can see they got most of the decorative work up to almost the last portion. And then the pillars, they still got to cover with intricate work. So they do it in sections and then they piece it all together. Love you.
Love you.
Excuse me. Wow, this one's nice. This one looks like it was freshly finished with the paint and the coatings. I think they were saying this portion they're showing, I think some of the, like that one I think was like a bad god. They're kind of showing the good and the bad of humans in some of these sections as they were describing earlier. The one behind the elephant god, I think. On the way out. Here's an example. This is before they put in all the portions of it, but it kind of shows what they plan to put here. So they'll fill it in with all the panels and then cover the columns. And you can still see this section of the temple is not done too, so that later will be filled in with all intricate artwork. Mr. Chris. This lady has a little baby. Okay, I think we kind of walked all the way around, Ruby. So this is just kind of a real quick tour of the inside of the Sanctuary of Truth in Pattaya, Thailand. What do you think? Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Well, a
So
little bit
nice.
later we'll do another video. We're gonna go by the area where they carve the stuff. Bye bye. Okay guys, this is the area where they're making all the carvings for the temple. You can see it in various stages of work. But these are the men and women carved, and everything's done by hand. Like the statues. And you can see one in progress back there. And another one. So as you can see, it all starts out as bare wood. And then they coat it with a couple coatings. One anti-bug coating and then the paint, like I said. Earlier we came through on the tour and there were several workers in here working on all the different pieces. And there you kind of see all the different chisels and tools they use. This one's kind of, you see the ink where they mark up how they're going to carve it. Amazing. Oh. What? What's over there? And there's some that are pretty much done. There's probably got to be waiting to add them to the temple. Oh, I assume these are some templates for some of the decorative work. There's like big blocks of wood back there. Wow. Those are amazing. Amazing. So here you can see, these are probably the parts of the big columns. You see the wood. Another big one over there. It's amazing. Okay, that's just kind of a glimpse at the workstation. Oh, look at the big giant log on the lathe, the giant lathe. That machine will turn it, and then they'll turn it into like a smooth column or a piece to get ready to be carved. Oh yeah, there's a big hunk of raw wood there, a big tree that they'll probably use later. Wow. And all these pieces. And there's all that's just, you got the pen marking. No. Sorry, cup. Oh. No. No. I keep thinking he thought you were Thai. He's talking to you in Thai. No, he's not Thai. So here's like a little model. Oh, there's Christian Frank.
Hey, how far did you have to go all the way up to the top?
Oh, it's just right there. So here's kind of a scale model, I think, of where they're doing the initial planning of the temple. And I think kind of showing the basic structure work first. Over here, you can see the type of joints and stuff they used to hold things together. So everything's kind of, these are like dovetail joints, tongue and groove, lap joints. You can see how they use, you know, the different cuts to hold things together. There's an example of the wooden pins we were talking about earlier. So there's a carrying pole with the dovetail joint. Wow. Oh, single roof shingle. Wow, that's neat. So even this little scale model, that must have took a long time to just put together. Wow. Okay, and there's the real deal on the outside. And there goes Ruby filming the horse and buggy. So you can see there's various colors on the sanctuary, and the tour guide was explaining that like the green is more of the layer of the bug repellent coating. So those will eventually be covered with the brown like this. This is the newer section here. That was the older section, you can see. And the very front piece, that one's really old. You can see it's faded out. So they'll probably have to redo some of that. And you can see scaffolding up top, so they're probably replacing again more parts. or even adding. Okay, that's it for the Sanctuary of Truth.